documentation of full cold immersion after 24 hours, actually 24 hours, 45 minutes fasted. So we're gonna go in here. Temperature, you can see this. Actually came up quite a bit. This morning it was below 30, and then the outdoor temperature was above 90 degrees today. What I want to know is, does it affect my hunger level? Right now into the fast, I would rate it probably at a 3. It's not very severe, and if I had to call it right now, I would go to bed, drink some water, and push it to 36, maybe even a 48-hour fast. But what I'm interested in is, does the cold make me hungry? Because it is a bit of a fight, especially at that temperature. It's not the coldest I've ever done, but minimum of 5 minutes, no longer than 12. I'm kind of thinking the 8-minute range will be a good enough test for this hypothesis. My hypothesis is actually that it doesn't change. And if it does change, if my hunger level gets to a 7 or an 8, then yeah, I'll go ahead and eat. But I actually think it'll be fine. So I have a little bit of hot tea, soothing caramel yogi tea. I'll record the follow-up video when I get out. All right. I ended up doing 5 minutes and shivering a lot more. I don't usually shiver. You can tell my skin being red. That's a good thing. That means that things are working properly. But I don't know if this is the fast, but I'm shivering a lot more than usual. I don't usually shiver even a little. So just an interesting observation. I'll drink the tea. I'm not going to use a warm shower to warm up. I'm going to warm up naturally. We'll do another update video about the hunger level. It's actually decreased right now, but when your body goes into fight or flight with the cold immersion at 37 degrees, last thing on your mind is food. About 10-15 minutes post now, getting a lot of the blood flow back into my body. Still wearing a hoodie. So some interesting things. Number one, I usually only have one cup of tea, and I'm on my second one. Just trying to warm up. The next one is, yes, the shivering went on a little longer than usual, so I am wondering if it is due to fasting. I'm feel a little slow, and I know if I ever release this video as more than a documentation, everybody will make fun of me and say that I'm slow all the time. Bit of cotton mouth, which is weird. My hypothesis was actually accurate. The fight in the cold did not make me hungrier. In fact, it's a suppressant. I'm not hungry at all. So I'm going to push the fast to the morning, and actually I'll check body weight, see if it accelerated anything. In a 24-hour fast, usually I'm gonna lose 3 or 4 pounds, mostly just an inflammation and water. So I'm wondering if adding the cold accelerates that, and I'm also interested to see the hunger level in the morning. I think it'll be more than a typical long fast. I'm out. Ended up cutting off the fast at 36 hours. I actually felt great. Probably didn't even need to, but I made a breakfast sandwich, and I didn't really need to overeat. Probably could have pushed it to 48, but I didn't. Ended up losing close to 7 pounds in that time. So now, of course, it was mostly water weight and inflammation, but it's interesting to see how quickly that weight can kind of come down. So now, with the cold and the fast, I'm going to go back to normal training, normal eating, and we'll see until next week when I do the really cold plunge again.